So my family is German-Hungarian, fourth generation in Ohio. The matriarchs that I really learned the most from is my grandma Wetzel and my ma Sawyer and grandma Sawyer. And one of the big things that I grew up understanding and appreciating was having a garden. And the relationship of garden and even back door to kitchen table is one that now we're all in a current renaissance for, but I kind of took for granted at an early age. So I'm in the Northern Rhone, I'm thinking about the Greenhouse Tavern, and one recipe really sticks out to me, and that's Pierre Gaillard's wife and her walleye Pike Quenelles. It is a recipe older than age, and it is a tradition that I just fell in love with the moment I saw it. You know, I'd never had Pike Quenelles before in my life. I'd read the recipe in Richard Olney's book or Touring France, I'd heard of it before, but it's a very, very old-fashioned recipe. So as she's poaching these quenelles, I try to jump in with my spoons, you know, of course, because I know how to quenelle. I went to culinary school. I'm about to open a restaurant. I got a New York Times review, and immediately she hit me on the knuckles with her spoon. She'd only known me for a day. She was like, no, no, no. And it was actually more of an endearment than it was you're crossing line. It was like, you're in my kitchen. You can watch me. I'd rather you sit down and drink wine, but just watch me and watch how I do it. So I'm watching her and I'm watching the technique, and I knew from that moment that there was going to be a version of this recipe somewhere, you know, on the Greenhouse Tavern's menu. And when you really get inspired somewhere, what you do is you look at the recipe and you think about it as a formula. And then you come home and you source similar ingredients and you figure out, how can I make this taste like Northern Ohio or Cleveland or my backyard, wherever that may be. And then you understand that's how restaurants really become, you know, a fabric of their city, is by incorporating tradition and local ingredients, local traditions with some sort of inspiration, whatever that may be. Our version of it uses walleye from the lake. Gaillard's wife's recipe is using conger eel from the river. It's a three-sided football sitting in a old school pool of sauce with a little bit more dairy over top of it. You know, a little melted butter, a little whole cream, or even mozzarella cheese over top will be appropriate. But then when you bite it, you're just like transported to like this fishy, salty, sweet dairy, like place you've never been before.